I'm Tim Janisewski, Director of Spotlight Good News Ministries, as we continue to look at this invitation to joy in the book of Philippians. We turn now to a portion of Paul's writing that seems more like housekeeping between Paul and the Philippians. It might be easy for us to kind of pass over this section, but I think there's some good spiritual grist for our working out our salvation that can be found in what he has to say about two men. One is Timothy, the other is Epaphroditus. I think as we see what they are like, it can be another example for us as to how we are to live our lives to the glory of God, working out our salvation as God works within us. So let's pick up with the example of Timothy, beginning in verse 19. Paul writes, "I hope in the Lord Jesus to send Timothy to you soon, so that I too may be cheered by his news of you. For I have no one like him who will be genuinely concerned for your welfare. For all the others seek their own interests, not those of Jesus Christ. But you know Timothy's proven worth, how as a son with a father he has served with me in the gospel. I hope, therefore, to send him just as soon as I see how it will go with me, and I trust in the Lord that shortly I myself, too, will come." Timothy here, of course, is Paul's right-hand man and a younger apprentice to Paul in his missionary journeys. And what Paul is saying here is, I cannot come. I am under house arrest, as we've seen before here in Rome, waiting for the opportunity to appear before Caesar. I can't visit you, but I am going to send you my very best. There's an old Hallmark commercial that had the tagline on it that said, "Hallmark, when you care enough to send the very best." And Paul cared so much about the Philippians that he was going to send his very best, and his very best was Timothy. Why? Because he says to them, you know Timothy. He will look to your interests. He will be as though I am there. If I can't be there, the one person who will treat you and minister to you and care for you as I myself wish I could be is Timothy. There's nobody who can do it as Timothy will do it on my behalf. And so Paul cares enough to send his very best. He sends Timothy. And as he does so, he says something about Timothy that I think applies to our lives. He says that Timothy is a man of proven worth. Well, isn't that a great thing to be able to say about someone? That person is of proven worth. You are of proven worth. I'm of proven worth. Don't you want to be that kind of a person for the gospel? Proven in your worth? Well, obviously we want to be worthwhile. We want to have worth for God, worth for his kingdom, worth for others. We want to be the kind of person that God's church could say, you know, I need to send someone. Who comes to mind as the person we'd send to do the work of the kingdom, to forward that purpose or that cause or that mission or that job or that objective? Who is a proven worth that we can depend upon to go on our behalf? Oh, you know, Timothy's the guy. Oh, Susan's the woman, or Jack and his family will go. They're of proven worth. Do you feel like you are such a person of proven worth that God can call upon you to do his mission and to do his assignment as Paul called upon Timothy because of his proven worth? Let's be people of proven worth in the work of the gospel. And to become people of proven worth, our last point for today, Paul says that Timothy has served with him as a son alongside a father. How did Timothy become a disciple of proven worth? He was mentored. Paul mentored. It's not like snap the fingers, Timothy becomes a Christian, he's of proven worth. No, this came by Paul intentionally nurturing, ministering to, and growing up Timothy so that he could be a man of proven worth. Let me ask that again. Have you been mentored? Are you in a situation, a relationship where those who are fathers and mothers in the faith can nurture you to grow into proven worth? And likewise, Are you giving that to other people? This two-way street of mentoring others into proven worth and being mentored by others that you might grow in proven worth is absolutely essential if we are to become men like Timothy, whom God can send, because God has no one like Timothy. And when that grows in our lives, God has no one like you. Read, reflect, and respond, and ask God to make you a person of proven worth, even through the events of your life today. That is Spotlight Philippians. We'll talk to you next time.